Hi guys, this is Shamrondi from Providence Life Design, and today I want to talk about islands, kitchen islands, workroom islands. Like if you have a sewing room or a craft room, an island is super important, right? And there's low-cost ways to create it. So IKEA, they carry a line of bookshelves. I think they're called MALM, M-A-L-M-N, and you could just get like a piece of MDF and cover it. Just put two bookshelves, back them up to each other, cover that up with MDF. But if you're going to use the space for like a sewing room specifically, you probably want to make sure that you're putting like a good polyurethane coating down and making sure that you're using a cutting board, self-healing mats. If you're going to be using like a rotary cutter or a scissors or something like that. For places that you need something more heavy duty, such as the kitchen, you can use an existing case piece. You can use existing cabinets. Maybe get some older cabinets, repurpose them. Paint them, back them up again. Get that measurement. Go to a stone yard. Get a piece of remnant quartz or a piece of remnant marble or granite, and you can back that onto some backer board, or you can back it up on plywood or something like that, and then get some trimming. Find like a handyman. Any handyman, he can make an island in your kitchen, okay? And you could do it really cheaply. You could just have him go and pick up the stuff, go and shop on your own, go to like, a furniture store or a place that sells like old furniture or something like that, and, I'm a firm believer in old furniture because like the stuff that was around when my grandmother was buying furniture, they don't make that stuff anymore. All this stuff is made with like bad quality plywood, brittle MDF, nail guns. It's like all slapped together. Like they're not making quality, where somebody, needed a plane to shave wood down. Like that, those quality pieces of wood is not widely available on the mass market. Okay, that's what's in high-end design. That's what like Ralph Lauren Home and Deco and like really fancy places, right? That's what they're doing. Even all that stuff, like say you live in like cities that have like a lot of heavy foot traffic, and we have those like little cheap furniture stores, and they're selling these beds that cost $2K. That's not worth $2K. Let's talk about markup, okay? Because I'm not here for everybody else. I'm here for you, okay? Let's talk furniture markup. Furniture markup is like more than 400%. Let's just say, for an instance, you happen to need one of these godforsaken temporary, dining room sets or something that are going to cost you $400, $500, $600. That furniture store owner, more than likely, he grouped up with another furniture store owner, and then he grouped up with the cousin of that guy, and then the other cousin, and then the cousin that's in wherever he's at, right? And they went and bought a quantity, and they split that. And at wholesale, a lot of them are not spending more than $30 US. You coming in and spending $600, but he maybe spent 30 maybe, okay, per set. So that's the table, that's the chairs, that's all he spent on it, So if you walk away with anything from this video, is give secondhand a chance, give thrifting a chance, give Habitat for Humanity, okay? They have places in Massachusetts, Georgia, I think New York, Florida. I think they're like in Broward, Florida. They're like in Dorchester, in Massachusetts, in Boston. They probably have somebody out in Springfield, okay? They're in Georgia. They have one in Gwinnett County. And they probably have one, probably like more south. Okay? So, Goodwill, Salvation Army. Then they have tons of like other no-name places. Okay? Check out their furniture. Because you probably could just like repurpose the whole thing. Just take out the seating, take out the upholstery, reupholster it, paint it before you reupholster it, you know, rub it down with the, like there's so many things that you can do. And you have it tightened. It is going to be better quality than any crap you could go and buy for $500. And then you maybe spent like $100. You know? It's a good DIY project. And then it'll look fancy. By the time you stage that, okay, and you put all of your fantastic stuff on it, people are going to be like, oh, this is nice. They're going to be like so impressed with your little $100 situation. You know? The only place I know that sells quality upon arrival is probably Pier 1, right? Because Pier 1, a lot of their stuff is like made in India, and you know, they just got good stuff, you know. Pier 1 is good. Like, I've bought quite a bit from Pier 1 in the past. And I literally had a dining set 12 years. Not a thing wrong with it. It was wroughted iron, W-R-O-U-G-H-T-E-D. It was wroughted iron. It was beautiful, silver finish. You can go and they tell you how to maintain it if it needs to be maintained, like if you're going to use it outside, like on the lanai, on your covered porch, that type of thing. But mine, I've always used it indoors. The most you probably ever going to have to do is if you run into a problem with your glass top, you know. But if you keep that together and you secure everything when you're going to move, you know, when you're using a blanket or whatever to tie, like, you are not going to replace that. Like, that's going to last you 40 years without a problem. Without a problem. You know, so if you see one of those, like, online, people are trying to sell them for, like, $400. Like, don't do that. You should be able to get one for, like, about $175, $200. And then you can, could just get the cushions made. And you can get fancy, you know. You can go buy some nice, beautiful material, take it to the curtain lady, you know, or take it to the places that, you know, upholster cushions and sofas and things like that. And that is beautiful. And it is going to be fine. You can give it to your granddaughter, and she can use it, you know, somewhere else in her house. She don't have to use it in her kitchen or in the dining area. So, you know, islands. We started out about islands, right? So, you know, islands, you can make one really easily. Your cabinet guy can whip one really, you know, really together. The most expensive part of it is going to be the top. You know, if you're going to use slab or, you know, marble or something exotic, or, you know, a quartz or something like that. But remember, that needs to be like in place. It needs to be secured where you're going to use it before your custom installer guy comes in to start doing measuring, so he would know how much material to quote you for to do your countertops plus your island. Okay? And then if you just want to like put an island because you have a big enough space of a kitchen to do so, it's really simple and easy to do it, right, guys? So if you have any questions, just inbox me. If you have my number, text me, and I can walk you through it. Okay? We can even FaceTime, but you gotta pay me to do a FaceTime. All right. So I love you guys. This is Shamandi from Providence Life Design, and I hope this video is helpful. I hope it is helpful, and because I want you to have the best, especially when you're in a service-based, you know, position where you work and you serve other people. It's really important for your habitat, your home, your milieu, your environment to be to serve you as best as it could. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one.